Hey, good afternoon. It's Chuck here at Garden Spot Acres. We're going to be doing a yearly maintenance on my S240 John Deere lawn tractor. I bought one of these convenient kits. Let's see what's in it. In the kit you get a filter, it's like 2 quarts of oil, a pre-filter, the pleated air filter, gas filter, and 2 spark plugs. I'm not going to run this till I'm ready to change the oil. I don't want anything hot in here while I'm working. We're going to start with changing the spark plugs here. I already pulled the wire off. Got a 13/16 socket. So I like to do this when it's cool. Do all this before I change the oil. There we go. Okay. I've already gapped the new ones, 0.03, 3/100 of an inch. Just gonna pop that in there, make sure I don't cross thread it. Start it by hand. Yep, she's good. Now this is the Kawasaki 18.5 horsepower engine, and this kit is good for many types. They covered it all up with stickers, but this kit is good for the next levels up. Anything with the 18.5 horsepower Kawasaki engine is this kit will work with. Okay, snug that up a little bit. We'll put that wire back on. Let's head around to the other side. Little spider. Pew. Yeah, I checked the gap on these. These were already set to 3/100 of an inch. That one's not as burnt as the other side. Okay, that takes care of the spark plugs. Next we'll move on to the air filter. Half a turn here. This comes right off. And there's a, looks like we have a pipe clamp on here, but it's got a little screw on it, or it's got a screw on it, so you don't need a tool. You just loosen that up. That's pretty convenient. Lift that up. See if we can't twist that off there. There we go. There's my pre-cleaner. I'm not going to oil this because it sits right on the pleated paper. And that one's not oiled either. So since it's sitting right on the pleated paper, I'm just going to leave it dry like that, like it was on when they installed it. We'll pop this back in. Tighten it back up. There we go. And let's go on to the gas filter. Okay, let me grab a pair of pliers. I'm just going to put my box under here when I take the gas filter off. So I'll take the clamp, move the clamp up, and unsnap that, I guess. Move this clamp down. There we go, got her off. Should be a little drip of gas out of here. Let's tip that up in the air here. Don't need that dripping on everything. Okay, put this one on. There we go. Slide this one in. Let's get those clamps back down. This little shroud right here will come off. It's just got one little bolt down here and it clips up here. But I'm just going to try to do it without taking it off. A little unhandier, but there we go. Okay, that's changed. Last thing to do now is start this up for a couple minutes, warm the oil up. We'll change the oil down here. Let me put this shroud back on. There we go. So I'm going to warm this up for a couple minutes. Make sure everything's out of there. My tools are out. Good. Okay, she's run for a few minutes. The oil's warmed up. There we go. I don't know if I showed that, but I did loosen that up. Loosen up the filler. That way it'll come out better. I'm just going to put this back in. It's just barely drizzling. Tighten that up. Okay, before I take that filter off, I'm just going to wipe it down in there a little bit. Yep, I can take it off by hand. That's pretty cool. Okay, take the new filter, take a little oil, put it on the gasket. Make sure the gasket's off here. I think the gasket is off. Clean that up a little bit. Put the new filter on. Tighten it. Once you get it tight, go about another quarter of a turn, half a turn by hand. If I can put it on by hand, should be able to take it off by hand. There. Reach in and see if there's any oil in there. All cleaned up. I'm going to start with a full quart. These Kawasaki 18.5 horsepower engines take 1.8 quarts from dry. So I'm going to start with 1.5 and see what that looks like. All right, put that dipstick back in. Put the shroud back on. There we go. And I'm going to start this and run this for a couple minutes, then I'll check the oil, then I'll add if I have to. All right, let me check for leaks here. I don't see anything leaking there. There's nothing dripping on the filter. Let me check the gas filter. No, that's totally dry. That's good. Okay. Let's give that a second to rest, and we'll check the oil. The full mark is right there. Okay, the motor's set for a few minutes. Now when you check this oil, it says do not turn cap on threads. So you don't turn this in, you just put it in and check it. And I'm right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other 3/10 of a quart in. Looks like it did take, or did drain out 1.8 quarts. Okay, a little bit more. There we go. I'll give that a second and I'll check that again. Hey, let's give her a check. Now she's up here. Very good. Looks good. Make sure those were on tight. That's good. Nothing was leaking. She's done. Thanks for watching today. Hope that give you some confidence if you're going to do that yourself. It's not bad at all. It takes about 15 minutes. The only thing I would do different is probably take that shroud off. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please share this with your family and friends and share it on social media for me. I really appreciate it. Again, have a great day. Bye-bye.